How badly do you want to play One Piece Odyssey at 60 FPS? If your answer was bad, then this video is for you. My gosh, hey guys, welcome back to Javon Rule 16. I am your host Javon, and today we're about a brand new series. Today I'll show you guys how to run games at, oh my gosh, abysmal settings to get 60 FPS on integrated graphics. That's right, today we're running the Intel Core i3-10105 with the Intel UHD 630 integrated graphics. We're running with 16GB DDR4 RAM and dual channel memory. I'm using the UHD 630 because it's more accessible and easier because it's my main rig. That's the only reason I'm using it, but obviously it will work with the other integrated graphics as well. So as you can see, right off the bat I'm running at the low preset with 720p, but I cheated. I already went into the config file and did a bit of a twist, and here we are. 60 FPS, One Piece Odyssey, whoa! Now, you're probably wondering, why the hell would anyone play the game like this? Well, this is not for the average user, obviously. I'm a low-end benchmark channel, guys. Keep up with me. So I decided I'd probably try to test this out here and see what happened. I think we're running at like 7% of 720p right now. It's ridiculous. It is honestly ridiculous. But this was the only way I could get the game to run at 60 because the next area gets quite demanding. So I'm gonna hope it stays at 60. If it doesn't, we probably will drop it down. Don't worry, I will show you guys how I achieved this. But yeah, it's not the best. It's definitely not the best. Anyway, we're running at 60 FPS right now. The resolution looks terrible. Everything looks terrible. Now, this is for those of you. I would like to say this is for those of you. I normally get a lot of comments from people with low-end hardware, Intel HD 4600s like mine, 4000s and lower. That is for these guys. That's for you guys that can't run these damn games, or someone who just likes getting a kick out of looking at terrible-looking games with people testing on low-end hardware. Could be for them too, you know. And before you ask, I have an RX 600 in my graphics in my rig as well. So yeah. I can play games at high settings, but regardless, let's move on. It is running at 60, but when we get into the cave, as you can see, my GPU is starting to hit 80%. Now, I want it to be as close to 60 as possible. I know I'm not going to be able to maintain 60 FPS the whole time, but I'd like it to be close to it. The next area we go through, the cave gets really demanding, so we'll see if I need to drop it anymore. Imagine dropping the res even more, my gosh. What would it look like at that point? Nothing great. It's easy to monitor by using my UHD 630. As you can see, it's using 60%. If it's already hitting 80% before I even hit the cave, I know it's gonna max out. The whole point is to make sure it doesn't max out enough that we can maintain close to 60. Let's go in the cave and see what happens. Honestly, it's not the cave. I think it's the next area that's right after the cave. 70%. We're still holding it. It's as we open this next cutscene here and we go through. I'm gonna hope that this can hold out for 20%. Hold the 20%, guys. Let's go. But yeah, like I said, I'm using like 7% of the resolution right now. It looks terrible. It truly does look terrible. Let's see. Oh my gosh, wait, it's not doing it. It's not doing it. We're going out white shot, white shot. Oh my gosh, we're doing it. Guys, I think we managed to achieve 60. Holy crap, we did it. Yes, I will leave this config in the description down below for you guys, and I'll tell you how to tweak it. Just stay tuned for later in the video. But yeah, this is looking good. This is 60. This is doing 60 all day. This will do 60 all day. Wait, let's get it here now. We're not even hitting 90%. I think the highest I've seen the GPU is 80%. So yeah, oh, 84 now. So yeah, this is playable. Well, I say playable. I don't mean it that way. This is gonna be a lot 60 FPS. Obviously, we're gonna get a drop every once in a while, but for the most part, this is gonna be 60 FPS on average, which is insane on a UHD 630. Now, once again, this is for those of you who really just want to play the game. I get a lot of comments from people like, I just would like to play the game. This will give you that opportunity. This little config that will be in the description, and I will show you guys how to actually place it in by look around the 6-minute mark. If you're just trying to see how to apply the config, but yeah. We're going to be doing this on a bunch of games. just to see maybe what we can achieve 60. Not every game can achieve 60, but if you have a game specifically you would like to see try to do it, leave a comment down below and I'll get to it as soon as possible. It's a new series, so first come first serve, so you know. But this is running at a lock 60. I love it. I said lock 60, but we are getting drops because it's integrated graphics. But regardless, this is impressive as hell. Looks terrible. Who would play this? Now, what we're gonna do realistically is I'll show you how to do this, and then you just need to simply, if you don't need it this low, you can simply bump it back up. But if you don't have a UHD 630, if you have lower end, you're probably going to want it this low. Like, let's be realistic here. You understand? Like, if you need a 630, right? If you don't have a 630 and you have something like lower, like a 4000 or something, you're probably gonna need this whole config. You're gonna need this. This is solid work. I'm proud that I managed to achieve this. The thing is staying locked at the 60. It's crazy. This area always drops for me. But like I said, we're like at 10 or 7% screen resolution right now. Yeah, I dropped it really low. But it is running. It's still holding that 60. Man, I forgot how many cutscenes there are in this damn thing. Let's try to do a special skill and see if it still works. Yep, still hold 60. Alright, so we're gonna scroll over now. We're gonna actually go out of the game. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I did this, but yeah. One Piece Odyssey isn't hard with how to do it, but